There's some things I wasn't too sure about, and some things Lieutenant Pike's the one who colors and makes things pretty, so I
That looks
gave it to him.
awesome. Thank you so much.
he knows how to color within the lines.
That looks
he does.
so sick.
He's basically a PowerPoint creator. That's why we made him a lieutenant.
I love that. Okay, cool. All right. Sick.
All right, well,
Anything to bring up in a meeting?
Yeah, I'm gonna bring up Charles Johnson, and that's about it.
Okay.
well, let him know he works over at the Elgin Auto Shop, except he never actually works there. From what his
So we have
employees
a
say.
warrant for him?
We have 5
warrants.
warrants for him.
God damn.
Jesus Christ.
Holy shit. I was drinking
Oh,
coffee.
I'll go through it. Don't worry. I have a little spiel.
All right, well then
Did
we'll
you
start
flag all
with
those
you
cars?
and then...
I've flagged his cars yet, but wait, because I wanted to wait for the storm. But yes, I'm going to.
Jesus.
A couple hot spots to find him. He hangs out with Mr. Vinny Pistone, who owns the Italian restaurant on Popular Street.
Mm-hmm.
So basically,
As well.
We do have a warrant for Mr.
Yo, what's up, Doc? Listen, he said not to do it in his office, all right? We walked out of the office. Right?
Understand. I understand that, like, you know, when people are read their Miranda rights, they're read that for a reason. And if they don't take it seriously, you know, we'll do our fucking job.
is it Mr. Levy?
Bro, save your bits for your
Yeah,
application.
go ahead and take a look.
Never.
Grand, baby. God
Yeah, and
damn.
also, we'll make an announcement that the restrictions of the city have been lifted. Had a conversation with the commissioner, no more anti-stacking shit. So what people get is what they get.
What the fuck, Pooh?
Well,
That
no,
was
I'm
so
just
fucking violent.
I'm
report
just very happy about this news.
4038. You can click on the to see what exactly we took from them if you want, Jax. It's fucking insane.
Yeah,
It
it
was,
was like 7 firearms, almost 200 rolls. God damn.
It's over $200,000 worth of drugs. So
Shoot.
The commissioner said
Huge.
what people get is what they get now.
that's what the reports are. The restrictions have been lifted. So
Oh,
anything,
wow.
all of that stuff is on us now.
Oh, they're gonna love
The
us.
city.
No, to,
Oh, yeah.
to clarify what the captain is saying, when you charge
Now it
somebody
makes
with,
sense how hard they tried to get away.
excuse me, I'm in the middle of a meeting. Oh yeah, I got that. I'll go get it. Yeah,
All right, I ain't got long. Let's do it.
All right, let's do
I'll
it.
be right back. I'm just gonna get the
Alrighty.
Chief Justice. He wants it.
Ooh, we have to talk after this meeting, by the way.
Alrighty.
A couple things I want to run by you.
Uh-huh. Hey, when is that academy?
This
Welcome, everybody.
What the fuck, Kaplan?
When is that academy?
Sunday, 9 a.m.
Happy Halloween. Happy
Monday.
Halloween, everybody.
All right, MDT's up again. You're want to see this? Yesterday we had a meeting where it was brought up and asked, "Hey, we had somebody walk out of here because of weapons charges that the lawyer said we didn't have enough for." I want you to look at 2650, aka Charles Johnson. Go to any one of his wanteds. Go to the first one. Scroll down. Click into the notes for the suspects. Yeah. And you'll see that I broke it down exactly how the burden of proof fits, and each line that's the lines that are highlighted are the lines for the warrant specific. So on the first one, you get the statement from the officer shot.
He's got
at,
so
yours
many
truly,
wanteds.
the photos of the scenes plus the forensics. I put a warrant out for assault and battery resisting arrest. Period. Full stop. That's how you do it. If we have guns and we have photos and a statement, you've got way more than enough to be able to charge off of a hot gun. So charge them. If you get somebody who's fighting you in the cells and they're
Oh
like,
my
"You don't
God.
have enough. You don't have enough. You don't have enough." Cool. You can take it up with. You can take it not guilty or no contest.
think
or you
so.
can take it to court. Whatever you want to do. Please charge.
Is that
them.
who that is? Excuse me.
Mr. Johnson is now our
I
little
think so.
primary target for this afternoon. Let's see if we can pick him up. He's apparently
Co-owner of
fairly easy to
Drive-By.
pick up. He is a co-owner at Drive-By.
Underground club
He's
manager.
friends with Vinny Pistone, who owns El Dante's. And I'm going to flag all of his vehicles so that way if he...
Pesci is in first. Oh, let me see the top list again. Am I still here? Uh-oh. Hello? the fuck?
But make sure that he is aware of each charge he's going to get from those warrants before he's sent off.
And that's why I wrote it the way I
Oh,
did.
damn,
so it's a
Pyro.
laundry list. You can just read to
I'm
him.
glad you're doing well, man.
Yep.
Cool beans. Any questions on that one?
Yes.
Yeah, what's up, Logan?
Do we also give reductions on the warrant charges or just for the initial?
See me. If I'm around, get me. Or anybody from command, we'll see what we do with it.
But if no command is around in that moment, no reductions will be given out for the warrants.
10-4.
Please, like I said, like Tart said, if we are around, please.
I missed.
call
You
us.
missed Chubby Foo? Really?
All right, Tart,
Yeah,
you
it's
good?
good. I'm
I'm
glad you're
good.
doing well.
I'm
bro.
Gucci.
Boo, you got anything?
No, sir.
Alrighty, any NCOs have anything?
Yes, we should not be telling people that they can't self-represent. So
Oh,
if
yeah.
they are in the cells, they can represent themselves. Obviously, we want to encourage the use of a lawyer, but they do have the right for pro se. With that said, that doesn't mean that they get a reduction because they're representing themselves, but they do have the opportunity.
Yeah, hey, firm. Please give people, especially their rights as a human being in the cells. That is very, very important. We should not be telling people they cannot represent themselves. EMS.
I
you
didn't know
have
that was a
anything for us?
problem. Who's telling people that? Interesting.
All right, wonderful. Guys, it's going to be chaotic today, okay? Same spiel as
yeah.
usual. If you get overwhelmed and there's too much going on, you're tired of getting your ass shot off, go off duty, go have a beer at 10:42, come back around when you're sober and when you cleared your head, okay?
Guys,
PD
just shared
bingo.
the PD bingo, by the way, and I've got 5 ticked off. Just
Yeah, hey, firm. PD bingo.
Good
Go
luck.
fill out your cards.
Oh my
Godspeed. Have a
God.
wonderful rest of your day. You all are as dismissed. If you have not talked to me about the prison transport, please come and have a conversation with me. Thank you. Get the fuck out of here.
Check your spikes, your handcuffs.
Have a good day.
Captain, I'd like to inform you that you don't have to do on. It's just police duty.
Wait, what is it?
Oh,
it's just police
Just
duty.
yes, sir. Yes. just
Oh,
police.
shit. Cool. Okay, Jones, I haven't talked to you. I haven't talked to you either.
What the
Okay,
fuck
so
happened to Jones?
Excuse me.
Nothing.
basically the idea is, okay, because all the chaos that happens at the hospital, I'm presenting the commissioner with the idea of having police transports. So violent felonies and above can ask for a transport to the prison. Okay. That transport will be given to them again only if a violent felony happens. Officers will get in vehicles, transport them down to the prison, and then we'll completely eliminate the bullshit that happens at the hospital. That makes sense?
Captain, I've always been pro transport so long as we have the staff for it. But yes, I'm on
firm.
board for sure.
Wonderful. What about you?
I like it.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh.
it sounds good. I
Does it
guess.
give me an
If-
excuse to open fire?
What?
That's not. He's joking. Justice, he's joking.
Yeah,
how
of
many-
course.
How many fellas do we need with us to make this transport happen? You got a minimum number in mind, or what?
Yes. So for one officer, or sorry, for 195, it will be 8 officers. For 2 or more 95s, it will be 10 officers. The reason why we're upping the amount of officers for 2 or more is because all goes well for the criminals. They'll be able to break their boys out, give them supplies, and then instead of fighting 5 people, you're fighting now 6 or 7 or 8, maybe even 10. So that's why we'll up the numbers to 10 at maximum. There will be
And if
routes
we,
that. Go ahead.
Oh, I'm sorry. No. You finish.
No, I'm just going to say that there's going to be routes that will be going down. There will be designated routes. We won't just go down some random route, go drive over hills like some other departments do. We'll be going down designated routes, and we'll have choices. But again, they'll be pretty understandable what we're doing.
Do you have
right,
Captain?
and
Do you have access to the bus?
I'll get access to the bus tonight if the commissioner allows.
And what's our ROE on that transport? As in, if motherfuckers roll up on us, are we just ganging it out, or what's up?
Same as usual. Designate HVTs and vehicles that
Warnings and
pose a
stuff.
threat, and then putting them down where they belong.
Yeah.
Check. Are
I
we
just-
stopping for them when we put them down, or are we keeping the train moving?
That will be again the ultimate goal is to get that individual down to the prison. But if we spoke people, obviously we'll have to set up triage points and, move them all.
We have to, huh?
Yeah, we'll have to. We definitely don't want to rush anyone to the prison and hear that bitching.
Yeah, I was gonna say maybe for the buses have a speed limit, and like set the speed limit.
For
so it
sure,
doesn't
we're
go
gonna
over,
have
like
we're gonna have
60 or
speed
80.
limits. That there will be parameters that the driver will have to follow along with, just so that none of that bullshit happens. For sure.
Also, can I add one more thing? Since it's gonna be like 8 or 10 people, I'd prefer the people that were on the original scene to be there 100% and then add the others, instead of them just leaving their 95 and like going back on patrol.
All right, say it one more time. Sorry.
So like, since we have 8 or 10 people, I'd prefer that the people on the original scene are there, and then whatever 5 or 4 extra we need, they will join. But like the ones who are on the scene in the chase, whatever.
I'm gonna be very,
the problem
honest,
with that,
transparent, and blatant with you. If an officer who is the arresting officer, I do not deem adequate to do a police transport and be able to defend it against criminals who are rolling up with the best things that they got, I will not let that officer go.
That's fair. That's completely fair.
And some officers just are not comfortable with this type of situation as well.
Okay, that's
not everybody
that makes sense.
enjoys.
Yeah, we at the very end of the day, this is not something to where we want it to be easy at all. We want this to be quite literally the hardest thing for a criminal to successfully do in the city, and we want the success rate to be very, very low, very, very low. With that being said, if they do successfully get away, they will have a warrant issued for their arrest, the person who escaped, which would be an escape from custody warrant, and the next time that they are arrested, they cannot request the prison transport again until they serve that warrant. So we don't have people continuously requesting this and getting broken out if their people are being able to do it successfully.
That's smart. Yeah,
that's
I agree.
And so we're leaving it to the 95, correct? The 95, whoever we've got is going to be the one that we allow to request this transport.
Yeah.
Yes, the 95.
It sounds like it's going to be an actual
I do not want officers
set
antagonizing
amount,
them.
so it
with
makes
like, hey,
sense.
you want to get smoked?
Yeah,
But if you after reading them their stuff and they're like, hey, I want to do a transport, you'll send it up to high command. We'll authorize it, then we go.
And just to be
But
clear.
again,
Oh, I'm sorry. Any officer that goes down, it will not be an A, correct? Just to make sure we all know.
yes, 13 Bravos.
So the 10 is the limit, period.
A firm.
Okay.
Also, since you said they have to request, is there a way for them to find out about this?
They'll know.
Yeah, cool.
What's the limit? Like, what can they request it for? Can they request it for a fucking store robbery, or can they do it for
Violent felonies.
Okay.
Violent felonies. We might even add a month cap to where a certain amount of months of a prison sentence have to be considered before even allowing it.
Yeah, that would make sense.
I'm assuming we can deny it, sir, if we don't have the adequate
Absolutely.
numbers. Okay.
Absolutely. If you're in the the morning shift, the EU-AU shift, and you have 6 officers around, we will not be doing transports. But at like this time, when we have 20, 25, 30 officers around, this is something that we will consider. The ultimate goal is to take the frustrations of post 95 at the scene, at the hospital, getting the officers getting bombarded with hazing and tackling, because it puts us in a bad position where the only outcome or the only thing that we can do is tase the fuck out of somebody or tackle the fuck out of somebody, and it's just shit, right?
Look like a douchebag. Yep.
Exactly. So we're eliminating that. We're saying here it is,
10
195 versus
for the transport,
205. Box it out. Let's see what the fuck happens.
PD bingo basically.
So
here, let me
if this is instated, are we still gonna
share it with you.
get fucked with at the hospital?
This is all an idea. The reason I'm running it by you guys
events
because
that'll
I
occur.
want this to be something that comes from all of us, not something that comes from me and the commissioner, and then everyone else has to deal with it. That's why I wanted to talk to you guys. If you have questions, comments, concerns, so we can add it into this to present.
Can we add the nuance to stop fucking with us at the hospital?
Yeah,
that's the ultimate goal. Yeah, what I would like the hospital, and I've already talked to some gang members. I'm gonna talk to some more just to get everyone's side of things.
Green. There are areas where it's kind of shitty for you to fuck with, but yes,
and this would
there's
be
no green
the
zone.
gimme for that hospital being an area that
I think maybe the courthouse,
the aids to stop.
Because honestly, there's nothing ever good that happens at the hospital.
No,
Always ends up being
you're
like,
right.
Yeah.
I completely agree. Okay, we'll leave it there. I'll have that conversation with the commissioner when he comes around, and I'll
one
keep you
thing,
guys
Captain?
posted. Yes, sir.
Can you check the bingo list to make sure that everything's okay on the list?
I'll take a look at it here in a moment.
Okay.
All right, you guys are dismissed. Get out of here.
Cool.
Was this the discussion?
Negative.
Okay.
I have something else to talk to you about.
Hey, real quick before I get out of here, there's a bunch of fucking clowns that were requesting you.
I heard.
Okay, all right, then I don't give a shit.
MRPD and Dono Waldman,
I
and now
don't
they want to
care.
kill me. All right, have a good day, Dangerfield.
Lieutenant, I'll be around to help with the upcoming academy if you need help.
Okay, yeah, I'll get in contact with you.
And then, Captain, do you know who I would have to speak to help somebody get hired as a DA? Would that be outside of your wheelhouse?
Chief and the commissioner. That's who you have to talk to. So good luck.
Okay.
The chief part.
Yeah.
Also, make sure that the individual who got raided gets that receipt, and his lawyer gets the receipt. So Foley, he needs the receipt for what exactly we got from the raid.
Hey, firm.
In the rules? Okay, there you
Wonderful.
go.
Thank you, Carter. All right, you need something else?
Yeah, just the list.
All right, let
So I
me.
can change it.
I'll call you about that.
Okay. I'm gonna get a quick lunch break. I'll probably call you because I know you're gonna be busy. So I'll call
probably
you
forget
later.
it.
Okay.
So let's do that.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Later.
See you.
I got a message.
1 second, boss.
Yes, sir.
Oh, hi. I just wanted to mention something to you, Captain.
What's going on?
I had an issue yesterday with where I was in the hospital alone, and a prisoner woke up in the hospital. He was in prison uniform and he was cuffed. I had to radio for PD to come. I just thought I'd mention it.
What the?
I don't know if the prison service will take it onto the wrong place.
That's messing with my
He
ears.
was very confused, and I was very confused. But the police did come and transport him back to the prison. But he was in prison uniform and he was all cuffed.
Okay.
Right,
I'll
maybe
send that
it's
up
just
to the
my
government and let them
headphones,
know.
but like all I hear is
Thank you.
boom.
Thank you.